Welcome to Between the Reads, a podcast about Black books. I'm your host, Audra Russell. Welcome to Season 3. There are so many great new things happening this year with the podcast, and I can't do it without your support. So please consider heading over to patreon.com/betweenthereads to join. Are you ready, Boos and Bros? Then sit back, relax, and let's get to it. J.B. Vample is an author who fell in love with the written word at a young age. While in her final year of high school, she came up with the concept of her new adult fiction series, The College Life. After years of writing only for herself, J.B. published her debut novel, College Life 101, Freshman Orientation, in 2015. Since then, she has written and published the other 8 installments of TCLS. Her latest contemporary romance standalone, Right as Rain, is her 10th novel. Currently residing in Philadelphia, J.B. continues to write while managing her career as an indie author. Jessyca.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you for having
To
me.
Between the Reads.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
it. I'm about to get to it. We about to get
Let's
into
it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I told you I'm used to it. Let's go.
Listen, y'all don't know. I was in Jessica's DMs all day yesterday.
Yes.
Like, what are you doing? What is going on?
I know. I've been told that this book is like a emotional roller coaster, a dramatic ride, all that stuff. Kind of lift you up and drop you.
Lift you up, turn you sideways, drop you on your head,
Yep.
Pick you back up, house you on the ground. Yeah, all that stuff. So, why don't you tell our readers what Writer's Reign is all about?
So, Writer's Reign introduces Rain Price, a Black woman, 32 years old. She's has her life together on the outside. She's editing supervisor, which means she got a great job. She's about to buy a home, and she spends time with her loved ones. And on the outside, like I said, she has everything together. But on the inside, it's a different story. Rain is someone who's used to suppressing her feelings. Anytime anybody asks her how she's doing, what's going on, everything's I'm fine. Doesn't matter if she's sad, angry, depressed, everything's I'm fine. She journals all her feelings as a way of coping with them. She writes everything in a notebook and she goes about her day. Even though her relationship of 6 years is on the verge of tanking, she still puts on a brave face and remains stoic. But when she's hit with a heartbreaking, devastating betrayal, she's not only forced to face her emotions head on, but she's also forced to reevaluate a lot of the relationships in her life, including the relationship with her best friend's older brother, Chase Williams, which is a man that a long time ago she convinced herself that she could never have romantically. So it's just it's a friends to lovers story, but it's also a story about self-development and change, like changing as a person and growing as a person, personal growth. Also, touches on the importance of a strong family dynamic and good friendship and strong friendships, as well as dealing with toxic people and eradicating toxic people from your life. So it's just a well-rounded story that's, I think, like I like to say, like a mixture of contemporary romance and women's fiction. So there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, in your acknowledgments in the back, you said that this book hit you like a ton of bricks during one of the toughest years of your life.
Yes.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, so 2020, as we all know, was tough for everybody. I mean, the world, because that's when the panini pandemic hit. I'm not laughing at it, but I'm just saying.
Right.
So that hit, and I know that everybody, was dealing with that. But for me, 2020 was especially hard because in January of 2020, my grandmother passed away, and that's who the book is dedicated to. My paternal grandmother, Marlene, who was like one of the best people in my life, like the true definition of a grandmother, like everything to me, my heart. And she died January. Her birthday was January 10th. Mine was the 21st. My brother's the 27th. She passed on the 28th. So January is just start off a hot mess. And then we go into the pandemic. And then, even though I'm here, I was here isolated with my husband and my sister, but I'm isolated from the rest of my family. And then, everything happened. I was dealing just with my own mental things, trying to mourn and everything like that. And then also trying to work on publishing book 8 of my college life series and working on writing the final book of that series. So I had a
Mm-hmm.
lot going on. But in August of 2020, when I tell you that story just snuck up on me, it snuck up on me. So much so that one night, the whole thing played like a movie in my head and kept me up until about 5:30 in the morning. I had to be up at 6. I
Wow.
was cranky because I had to go to work and I had to be up at 6 o'clock. But I couldn't sleep because it was so hard it was going so hard in my mind all night, and I couldn't not write it. So I put the redrafting of the final book of the series on hold, and I started writing this book. And in the
Mm-hmm.
beginning, for some stupid reason, I tried to deviate from the original idea, and the pages weren't flowing. But once I went back to the original idea that came to me, they started flowing like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I drafted
Mm-hmm.
the book I started in August, and I finished drafting the book in November. I would have finished in October, but I had some
Okay.
stuff going on in October, and I didn't really write too much. But yeah, it took me about 4 months. That was the first draft, and I've reread and rewritten this book at least 10 times. But like I said, when I said it came out of nowhere, it came out of nowhere. I didn't even think I was going to be able to write something so soon, other than outside of the college life series, because that has consumed me since I was pretty much 17 years old, that series. So this was a pleasant
Mm-hmm.
surprise. And a happy surprise and a welcome surprise because I love this book. Like when I say I love this book, I love this book so much.
Maybe grandma gave you, it was just like,
And you know
here,
what? I was
we going.
thinking that. I said, you know what? I think God knew that I needed something because there's nothing for a writer, there's nothing more exciting than starting a new story. Get to be introduced to new
Mm-hmm.
characters and a new storyline is something, fresh and
Right.
new. And I needed something, even though I was excited about my series, but I needed something to be excited, like really excited about. And this was it because this excited me
Right.
for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I went back and reread it and
Mm-hmm.
redrafted it, it excited me. So, yeah.
Yes. I could see why. I could see
Thank
why.
you.
So,
Yes.
tell us a little bit more about who Rain is.
Rain is a compelling yet complex woman. She's
Mm-hmm.
a smart woman, always had a good head on her shoulders, works hard, tries to be the best for everybody in her life, try to be there for everybody in her life. Her parents, her sister, her best friend, the other friend that she had, we'll get on that later. But her
Yeah, we
yeah,
will.
her boyfriend, like she's always just trying to be the best person for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But she doesn't and try to put on like she just tries to put on not airs, but she tries to put on a brave face and shows everybody that she's okay. I don't want you worried about me. No need to worry about me. I'm fine. What do you need? Things like that. Whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
she's used to suppressing how she really feels about things, and that hurts her in the end. But also,
Right.
it stems from how she was raised. You'll learn later on that it was
Mm-hmm. We gonna get into that
yeah,
too.
it stems from how she
Mm-hmm.
was raised. She was always taught to, from a young age, to don't let anything get to you. Don't let anything affect you. Just suck it up and go
Mm-hmm.
about your day. So that's what she was doing. And she found a
Mm-hmm.
way to cope with her feelings without having to talk to people about them. She would write them in a notebook, get everything out,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it in her little vault and go about her day. But she has to
Mm-hmm.
ultimately learn that it's okay to express. Sometimes you need to. You need to talk to. You need to have those people that you could talk to
Mm-hmm.
and truly be yourself and express yourself around. And also, it's okay to be vulnerable. Rain hates feeling vulnerable because in the past, dealing with her relationship that she's in now, anytime she tries to express herself or feel vulnerable or tell you what's going on, she gets gaslit or is disregarded completely.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So it takes a special
Right.
person to like, what's wrong with you? What's going on? Talk to me. How you feeling? So she has to
Mm-hmm.
learn that, and that's where the self growth comes in. But overall, she's a good
Mm-hmm.
woman. She just wants to be happy. Overall, she just wants to experience true happiness
Right.
in every aspect of her life.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So you talked about it a little bit, but let's go back into it. Explain Rain's relationship with her father and how that affected her emotionally.
So Rain's father, first of all, I want to say that Rain's father is not a bad man. He's a loving father. He's a
Mm-hmm.
good father. He's a loving father. But Rain, her father's thing ever since she was younger, his way of protecting his daughter or to making
Mm-hmm.
sure she never got hurt with anything that happened in life was to always instill in her, don't let that get to you. Don't let people get to you. Don't let people affect you. Doesn't matter. Don't let them see you cry. Pretty much, just suck up your
Mm-hmm.
feelings and go about your day. If it's not, if talking about it's not going to change it, what are you talking about it for? And
Right.
she just she absorbed that. And even when she tried to talk to him at some point, like when it came to time when she was talking about getting her house and how she was frustrated with the process, and he's like, "No need to get frustrated." She's like, "I get it, but I'm still
But
frustrated."
I am
But I am
frustrated.
frustrated. It's like don't need to get frustrated.
Right.
You want to find the perfect house, okay? But I'm still frustrated. And then it kind of
Right.
she kind of she he kind of shuts her down without knowing he's shutting her down, and she's like, "All right, whatever."
Mm-hmm.
And that's how the
Mm-hmm.
relationship was. She just always sucked up her feelings. When he started getting in his little
Mm-hmm.
speeches, she was like, "Okay, Dad, all right." And what about her
Yep.
business?
She just.
She shut down,
Yep.
and
Mm-hmm.
that carried her through her adulthood. So
Yeah.
she grew up basically. I can't express myself unless it's between the pages of a notebook. So
Mm-hmm.
that's relationship, and it took her to blow up at him. Like she had to blow up at him. You know,
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes
Yes.
that happens.
That was so cathartic though when she went to him and he tried to shut her down and she was like, "You know what? No.
Yeah,
I'm not doing this with you anymore."
yeah,
She was like, "Do you realize what you have cost me
yeah,
in my
yeah,
life by telling me to constantly just shut up and,
yeah,
suck it up and all this?" And when she told him to suck it up before she walked out
yeah,
the door, I was
yeah.
like,
Oh, this is disappointing, Rain. Suck it up, Dad. Like you just told me to suck
"Right.
it up.
Suck
Excuse
it up."
me, excuse me. But
Right.
that goes to show that, and her father also said that that's how he was raised. So it also shows how things can
Mhm.
be passed down from
Passed
generation to
down. Yep.
generation, and then they don't think they're doing anything wrong, but it takes the
Mhm.
next generation to be like, no, no, that's not right. I understand what you were trying to do, but this isn't right. This
Right.
is affecting me in a bad way. And again, Rain's father is not a bad man. He loves his family, he loves his
No.
children, he
Mhm.
adores them. But it's
Mhm.
just in how he was trying to instill that, thinking that he was going to protect her, but she's like, you can't protect me from getting hurt. Like, this is life. I'm going to get
Right.
hurt at some point in
Exactly.
life. So, yeah.
Exactly. And if you don't let me express my
Yeah.
feelings, then I'm not going to have, because journaling is great. I mean, that's how I got through the majority of my young
Me
adult
too.
years was by
Me
journaling.
too.
But at some point, you need to have somebody to talk to you to say to you, it's okay to feel
Yeah.
this way. It's okay to go through these
Yeah.
emotions. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to be frustrated.
Yeah.
And to have somebody who's there that just listens and validates
Yeah.
you without judging you, like
Yeah.
you said.
And even Ava told her, journals, notebooks aren't people. Sometimes you need to talk
Mm-hmm.
to someone about what you're feeling.
Right.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But she didn't feel like it was okay to do that because she feels like that made her
Yeah.
weak by talking to
Yeah,
somebody
and that's
else.
something I can identify with
Mm-hmm.
on the personal, level. Like I've always growing up, it's just, I've always just used to keeping things to myself. When I get in my depressive mode or
Mm-hmm.
my sad mode, I deal with it in like behind closed doors with myself, and then go about my day. Because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I always have
Mm-hmm.
to keep on. I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good. You know what I mean? But sometimes you need to just
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
let it out in front of someone who's going to validate how you feel.
Yep. And then you get that hug,
Hmm.
and then you you just take that deep
Yeah.
breath, and then it's like,
Okay.
ah,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Now, Rain and Troy's relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
6 years.
I know.
6 years long.
I know.
Why 6 years?
Like
Why?
she said, and I know some people can identify this at one point in time in their life. Sometimes it's like, it starts off fine, and somewhere down the
Mm-hmm.
line things change, but you've been with them so long. It's like, do I want to start over? I do care about this person. Maybe they can change back to what they were. Maybe. So it's kind of like her hoping that he would change because she's been with him for so long. And like I said, it is the relationship didn't start out that way. Now he was never chased, but the relationship didn't start out that way. But as time went on, she just figured, like, how do you walk away from someone that you've been with that long without
Mm-hmm.
trying to make it work? But it turns out that He didn't care about her feelings, and she was trying. She was trying, like, let's spend time
Mm-hmm.
together. Let's do that. Let's do this. And you always finding something else to do and just brushing me off. And that's when she got to the point where it's like, I need a break. I need a break. But yeah, I mean, it's hard.
There had to be red flags
I,
there. There had to be red
I mean,
flags. I would have been like, you know what?
listen,
I'm done.
listen. We all at one point in time, maybe not that long, not all, but a lot of us have been in relationships where you do see red flags, and like maybe sometime in the middle, you like, should I still be here? But then after a while, it's like, okay, I've been with this person for a while, so maybe we could work through it. You know that, you know that nonsense. Some of us have been there one way, shape, or
Mm-hmm.
form, and then when you finally end it, you like, why did I end this a long time ago? But it's
Right.
about, she just
Right.
wants, she just, who wants to leave a relationship you've been in that long? But she should have left a long time ago. And like she said, I wish I would have known that. Wish I would have seen that he didn't deserve me sooner. You know what I mean? And hindsight is always
Mm-hmm.
2020. Hindsight's always 2020.
Mm-hmm. Listen, when he was always on that phone
Mm,
and always talking about I gotta go do
mm,
something, and that just kind of nebulous, just
yeah.
ambiguous. I gotta go do something. Do what?
Nothing.
What you gotta
A bunch
do?
of nothing.
I know what you doing.
Yeah.
I I'd have been like, yeah, I know what you doing.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You ain't fooling
You're
nobody over
trifling.
here.
Trifling. Didn't
Trifling.
deserve that woman at all. Not in the least bit.
Mm-mm.
No.
He was a twat waffle. I
A
cannot.
whole asshole. Like every time, it's like, oh my god,
Oh
you
my
just
god.
just and and that's what Chase be like side eyeing him like, what is wrong with you? Like even when he wasn't, even was it when he was with the chick, and it was at dinner, and Troy just making stupid comments and being an ass, and Chase is like, oh,
And talk about little house hunt. That word
you
little,
know,
when people throw little in front of shit.
that's a true hated ass word when somebody's doing something. How's your little business going? How's your little household going?
Right.
How's your little girl?
That is so much shade. I cannot even stand that word. How you little
How's
this,
your
you little
list?
oh, you got your little this,
Mhm.
you got your little that.
Oh, I see you. And now Rain is an editing supervisor. She's a supervisor of the editing department. She's
Mhm.
great at her job. Oh, I see you.
Mhm.
I see you using spell check for a living. Works out, ma'am, ma'am.
I had so many moments where I had to
I
breathe.
know.
I had to close
I
the
know.
book
I know.
and be like,
You can't jump through the pages, huh?
and you listen, you up here talking about, oh, she's so awful, but you wrote
I
it.
know. I know. And that's what's hilarious. That's what's hilarious. Like I want to jump through the pages and I want to pop her neck off her shoulders, but I wrote her. Like that means
You
I
created
did.
this
I
monster,
did.
literally.
I did. I did. And I have nobody else to blame but myself. And I take full responsibility for that. But she's a damn good antagonist. She's a damn good villain. I will say that.
I will give you
Yeah.
that. I will absolutely give you that,
Yeah.
hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down.
One of my readers
Yeah.
commented, she was like, Marcy is doing her job she's doing her job as the
Yes.
antagonist. Definitely is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Marcy is a lesson in who is not your friend.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Please elaborate as to why you made her such a jealous, petty, delusional bitch.
Who hasn't experienced that shit? I it's funny because Rain and Ava saw it. Ava saw it a long time ago. But Rain
Ava had her number from
she
day
did.
one.
She did. But Rain is she's such a sweetheart. And she's such a she wants to see the good in people. And she knew Marcy like even like the little comments, she knew Marcy was a handful. She knew Marcy worked her damn nerves. She knew Marcy was spoiled, but she always wanted to see hope that there was some good in her. And she knew Marcy since college. She was a roommate at one point. So it's like, okay, my friend, some people sometimes you have that I don't. But sometimes you have that one that friend that's like an ass, and you're like, girl, it's fine, and everybody's like, she something going on with her. You like, no, you know what? That's just how she is. We can't. Everybody can't hang out with her. It's cool, whatever. And but she just thought that at the end of
Mm-hmm.
the day, Marcy was still a friend, even though she worked in her. She was still a friend. She still cared about her. But Marcy is just sometimes you just have those people that are just jealous of you and they want to be close to you because they're jealous of what you have and they want what you have, and they front
And
like
they
they're friends.
secretly probably hoping
Yeah,
that you fail because
yeah,
Marcy, everything, girl, you sure you can afford this
yes,
house? Oh, excuse me. I guess you getting paid well. Oh, you got to design a bag too. Like
yeah.
clocking
Clocking
everything she
everything that she does,
does.
everything, and that's a hater, and we all not we all, but like there are people like that in the world. There are people are like that who people
Mm-hmm.
unknowingly call friends because you think, she's just like this, but that's still my girl, whatever, like that. So that's what it was with Rain, but Rain didn't. Rain kind of saw stuff, but she didn't realize how deep jealousy ran into that thing happened. And then Marcy tried to get cute with her with her damn words.
She saw it.
Yeah,
She
you
just
you saw
tried
it, but you
to,
try to overlook it. Like you
yeah.
see it, but you try to overlook it. It's like, oh well, I don't really have too much that you
Because,
want. It's like whatever. Everybody should be happy with what they got.
yeah.
But some people are just
Mm.
jealous, and I made Mercy like sometimes when they do villainous characters, you may want people, some writers or whatever, want to give them, I guess, like a backstory to kind of make people feel sorry for them. No, you're a bitch, and that's it. I'm not. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You don't have no
Nope.
back sob story. There's
Nope.
no rhyme or reason. You're just a bitch, and that's how I'm writing you. So,
You're a spoiled little bitch whose only aspiration is to be with a
yeah, who can
man
provide for her?
who's
Not,
gonna pay your
not
way
even
through
provide for her because
everything.
yeah, a good man's gonna provide for his family. I'm not saying that, but just you want some. You want to sit up on the
Right.
yacht and not do a damn thing and just want somebody to
Right.
spoil you and like you not. What are you doing? That's all right. It's like, is that an aspiration? Well, yeah,
That's her
that's her
aspiration.
aspiration.
She's a
You
she's
chasing
a
money.
gold
She's a gold digger.
digger.
She's a gold digger. And
Mm.
she tried to gold
Mm.
dig gold from Chase. He was like, psych.
Chase was like, I don't
I
think
don't think
so.
so.
When she tried to hint at
Mm-hmm.
that, at getting a car
Yep.
and staying in her house, he was like, she was like, I can house sit for
There's
you,
something wrong with your apartment.
when you out of town. And he was like, I don't need nobody house sit for me. That's what the security system is for. She was like, well, but somebody should be here to take care of your
Mm-hmm.
plants and your pool. He was like, I don't need nobody
Yeah.
here to take care of
I
my
don't
plants and my
know
pool. What's wrong with
what's
your
wrong with your
apartment?
apartment. So I need when Rain moves up here, I'm not gonna be able to steer. Okay, I got cat. I give you cat money. You can use my car when I'm out of town. Well, I want to have my own
You
car.
can use my
Then get your own damn car.
right. Chase was not having it. He was like, no, ma'am.
Yeah, and you going through all that stuff and put
No.
me in there, put me in this, and give me this and give it. You are not my wife.
Girl, when he said that, I was like, yes, thank you. I needed him to say that. Like, those are, and he even said, he was like, those are things I will do
For my wife.
for my wife.
But then it was
But you
exactly or not.
are not my wife.
And then y'all not even on that path because Chase had explained from the
Nope.
beginning that they were just basically just chilling, hanging out. Chase wasn't really seeing anybody like that. He wanted one person, but subconsciously he
Right.
kind of held out for it. But like we were just hanging, like we were together, but like not together. So we both
Right.
had understanding that it wasn't going to go to marriage and
No,
family.
we was just passing time together. We was
Exactly.
just passing time together.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
no girl, no,
Mm-mm.
no.
Mm-mm. She was.
She was trying.
she-
And when he said, she was like, "Oh, if you put me out, yeah. If I leave, okay, okay,
Let me get you a
yeah,
cat.
with a cat. Have you?
It's been real.
It's been real. Goodbye.
Pow.
Yep. Peace out. Mm-mm.
And she was like, if I leave, that's it. Okay,
Okay.
I heard you. And then he was like, and let me make sure that you understand. We're done.
We're done. Oh, you can't handle it because you can't handle a woman that knows what she wants. You can tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself in order to make you feel better.
That's fine. And
But this is
you
done.
can go back to your apartment and get a cat and whatever, because it ain't working.
It ain't working.
It ain't working.
You come over here messing up that man sitting outside watching the mountains. You come in here with your nonsense because you want to go on a trip and he said, okay, we can go next weekend, but I have to work this weekend and you want to throw a fit.
Right.
Girl, bye.
No. You up here wrecking my flow. I'm up
Yes.
here in the Zen moments, looking at the mountains, chilling out,
You come in here with your nonsense.
enjoying my house.
I know. Mm. She irked every part of my
Do you
notes are
really
right.
though? Cause you wrote
I
her.
know.
You wrote her. I mean, do you really?
Yes, honestly, there are characters that irritate my spirit every time I write for them, but I have to write for them because they're part of the story and they're good at what
I
they
guess.
do. But yes, they do irritate me. There's no way, shape, or form that I would ever defend anything about Marcy. And I've defended annoying characters in the past. Not her. I can't defend her at all. She's a bitch. There's no rhyme.
She was. What did I say she was?
Uh,
A cow
yes,
faced,
yes,
monkey eating
yep.
pig.
All that.
That is what Marcy
Yes, she
is.
is.
All of
All
that.
of it. All of it.
Every last
Every
bit of
last
it. Like
word.
I cannot,
Every last word.
cannot.
Heifer.
She. Oof,
Ugh. I know.
she was the reason why I kept putting the book
I get it.
down, and I just needed, like,
Everybody,
God.
every time somebody's like, "Oh my God, I can't stand her." Oh my God, I can't stand. I know. Every like when people first start reading the book and they'll message me or comment. It's Marcy doing too much. I want to fight her. I want to square up. I want to throw hands. I know. I know. I
Mm-hmm.
know. I understand. I understand.
Especially when she did what she did, which we ain't gonna talk
Yeah.
about because we need to let people experience that.
Yes.
But
Yes. I know everybody
I
wanted
knew
to.
though. I had an inkling. I was like,
Yeah. Something ain't right.
she clocking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I mean, I had the clue, but when she was clocking that red bag
Mm-hmm.
that Troy got
Mm-hmm.
for, I was like,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
That this,
Yep. And then the
So,
other thing with the trip too, clocking the trip and all. Yeah, mm-hmm.
oh, where you going?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what y'all going
Oh,
out to?
okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And a sprained ankle. Sprained ankle my
Mm-hmm.
ass.
Yep.
Sprained ankle.
And then the other. And then the other one, you just.
See, and we can't even
I
because
know.
there's gonna be
I know.
spoilers if we
We're
talk
gonna be
about
quiet.
it.
I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna be quiet about that because I. Yeah, I know. I feel you. I feel you.
We can dog her some more though. Let's talk about the war between Ava and Marcy.
Oh, Marcy. Oh, Ava. Like I said before, Ava clocked Marcy along. She had her number a long time ago. Back since college. She knew that she was just around Rain, just sucking up, like she said, sucking up her energy, positive energy, and all that stuff. She knew her back from college, but she was messing around with everybody she could come in contact with, and then Marcy started dating Chase, and she was like, "What? Why? Like, Chase, like, why are you with her? Like, what is going on?" And Chase like, we just having fun. It's not. Don't want her. It's like Ava, because not only does she loves her brother and wants to protect, like, she's overprotective of her brother, but she also loves Rain. Rain is her best friend. Rain's been her best friend since she was 15 years old. She loves that girl like a woman, like a sister, like a genuine sister. And her friend Ava's friendship is 100% genuine with Rain. Like, she always wants the best for her. She always encourages her. So to have Marcy slide her ass around, and Ava sees the little comments, little slick shit and stuff like that. She sees all that, and she knows how good of a person Rain is, and she just, why are you friends with this bitch? What?
Right.
Yeah. So,
Like what? For what?
for what reason?
That scene when they were at the house that Rain was looking to buy.
And Marcy want to
Girl.
get cute. Oh, Ava was like, you know what?
She was like, "Oh,
Let me
She's
let me
like-
go outside. Why? Let me go outside. Let me go outside.
she was like, oh God,
Mm-hmm.
I just."
And then Rain, Rain felt bad. She had to apologize, and Ava's like, "Don't apologize for her. You don't have to apologize for her." But it's like, this heifer that came and ruined our mo. We're supposed to be looking at houses, and because you want to tag your ass along
Right.
because you're jealous of Ava she's jealous of Ava being around. And Rain had to remind her, Ava's been in my life longer than you have. Like, excuse you? You don't want nobody
I don't
around me,
care.
but like, okay.
I don't care what kind of fits that bitch would have thrown. I'd have been like, "You not coming with this house, honey,
Yeah.
because you've been making too many little snide comments
Yeah.
at me about me, and this is supposed to be a happy moment for me, and I know." But then again, there's
that's
Rain
Rain. Just
suppressing those feelings,
just
and instead of just saying how she felt,
Yeah. She's a good person, and she's a genuine person, and she just
Mm,
she tried to put stuff aside. She did it in her relationship with Troy, and she did it with a lot of things, and she just tried to put stuff aside. It's like, okay, whatever. But then she started to regret when Marcy started her nonsense, her questioning and shit like that.
bullshit.
Bullshit, exactly. She was like, she regretted bringing her. So,
Marcy stayed on the bullshit all the time.
mhm.
All that little nagging,
And little
little,
smart
little.
comments, and that's how
See,
it
that's the.
happens. It's like
Mm
it's like
hmm.
you
Mm hmm.
throw jokes, and then you're
Mm
supposed to
hmm.
overlook it. They're not jokes. It's
Mm-mm.
real feelings and hatred masked as jokes. But that's what she does. She'll throw little snide
My
remarks.
grandmama always told me, get a man drunk or listen to his jokes, and you will know how that man really
Yeah,
feels. Okay?
yeah,
And I'm just playing. No, bitch, you wasn't
yeah.
playing.
You're not
You was
playing. You're dead
serious.
serious. You're dead serious.
Mm-mm.
Like you said, yeah,
Dead
dead serious.
serious.
Trifling. She's trifling.
Mm.
She's trifling.
Trifling is too good of a
I
word for her.
know. I know. Ugh.
She needs a whole word of her own. I just
Jack you can't
can't.
think of it. Like it's like a couple of profane words put together, but I can't think of one strong enough right now. I can't because she's a ill.
I can think of one actually. My husband in college had a roommate who I couldn't stand. He was a dog himself.
Mm.
But he had a word for females who were disloyal, even though he was disloyal. He used to call them cunt, bitch, slut, whores. And that's exactly what Marcy is,
I
okay?
agree. I would have to agree with that. Every last word. Every last word.
All together.
All
You have to
together.
say it all together though. Cunt, bitch, slut,
Cunt,
whore.
bitch, slug,
It's
whore.
all like one
All
word.
together.
That's
That's
her.
exactly what she
All
is.
together.
She tried. Oh my god.
That
See,
is
that's
what
what she is. That's what she is, and she just writing
stank.
stank. And then, but what gave me satisfaction was when I
Mm,
wrote her.
her
Yes,
demise.
that gave me
I was
satisfaction.
girl. I was nervous though,
I know.
cause when Rain said let's take a walk, I was like, you better
Yeah,
not.
she didn't want that bitch up on the
Even
house. Get your ass away from my
that
house.
that made me feel a little better when she was like, let's walk. She was like, you know, I was walk to her. She's like, I don't want you in my
Yeah.
house.
Mm-mm.
I was like, okay, I'm hopeful, but I was like, you better
Yeah.
not even think about
Oh no,
forgiving this little.
that never crossed my mind. That never crossed my mind to even have her do that. I knew from the jump that was not gonna happen.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no.
because I was already in your DMs. I was like, I don't even care if she's tired of me.
No, I was cool. I was waiting.
She,
I was waiting for her. I knew. I was like, she's not done. She's not done yet. She's not done yet.
girl,
No,
I
no, because you know what? And
and when
go ahead, go ahead.
go
No,
ahead.
because I know like
So I'm just
some people will be like, oh, forgiveness is for you. Not all the time. No, no, because I know for me personally, I I have been able to move on from things without forgive. I don't need this. I'm talking about me.
mm-mm,
I don't need to forgive you to move on with my life. Right? She don't need like
mm-mm.
I don't need to do that because now it's for you. You want to be at peace. No. You want to get right with God. No. No.
Mm-mm.
Not
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
So
Nope.
no.
That's one of them things I could never buy into as, and I've tried
Yeah.
it and all it did was get me walked on by the person that I tried to
Yeah.
forgive. And I was just like, nope,
Yep.
see, no.
Yeah.
No. All that bullshit about, oh, you gotta forgive to let it go so it doesn't eat you up. No, I cannot forgive them and not
And
have it
right.
eat me up.
Right. And I get why people say that because it's like if it's hard if you're harboring it, then I guess you forgiving it is letting it go for yourself. But she didn't need that. She didn't need to do that to move on at
Mm-mm.
all. At all.
Mm-mm.
No, you want it for you.
Nope.
Because if everything
You want absolution and I
right.
am not a
No.
priest. I'm not here
Not
to give it
not
to you.
no. But the nerve to even
No.
the nerve to even show up and think mm,
Like a fungus, like a damn toe fungus.
mm.
Troy and Marcy always after every time I thought I was like, okay, they done. Them bitches showed right
I
back up. I
know.
was like, what the
I
fuck are you
know.
doing?
I
Listen!
know, but I need.
Why are you
I
here?
know.
What do you need to talk to me
I
about?
know. I know. But again, it's
She
my
said, I know,
logic.
y'all.
I
That's all
know
she
it,
got for me is I
my
know.
logic is that for them, I wanted to document their spiral. I needed to see because those two are just very
That was
despicable.
enough of a spiral when what happened
No,
happened.
I needed to. They needed to.
And then there was enough of more of a spiral when Troy, was caught by Chase. And I mean, we had enough spiral events. I was just like, can we please stop showing back up? Can y'all be just gone, please?
No.
Please. Like Troy's ass with the sending the flowers and the chocolates, every major holiday. Like
hmm
every time I'm over this shit, here he
Because,
come.
but that's gonna happen though. It's like you mess like the guy mess. We're talking about the guy right now. The guy mess up. The girls move. The woman moves on, and you want to show your ass back up in her life in some way, shape, or form. Like why? Why?
Like I told
I
you
told you.
the first
I told you it
time.
was done. So what are you doing?
We
It's
done.
like one of those. Just yeah, I saw this and I was thinking about you. Get out, get out my
Was you thinking about me when you was doing
right.
what you was
Get out
doing?
my inbox. Get out my face. And that's what happens. But that happens in real
Because
life. It happens in real life. They want to show up. Oh, I thought you might like these. You didn't give me these when we were together. The hell? Back up. Yeah.
see,
Yeah.
when I was dating, I was not for the
Mm-mm.
bullshit. So when a guy was, messed up and then tried to come back, I'm like, who are you? Because
Yeah.
I had this policy where they were dead to me. So when they would come around, I'm like, I don't need, what's your name?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you going to act like you don't know me? I don't know you.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Like I would put that whole front
Yep.
on.
You did get that
I was
slide
done.
that slide in the inbox, even though it's been stop dealing with somebody for years. They pop up like a fungus every once in a while. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Ugh, God, no, please don't. You don't have to do that. No.
Of course, when I was dating, there was no internet for people to be sliding up in my
Uh,
inbox. So, they would just show up at your house or something like, what the
yeah,
fuck
like
you
what are
doing
you
here?
doing?
What? No.
What is wrong?
Excuse me?
Get on.
Why are you here?
We can't. Can we be friends?
Keep
Fuck
it
no. No, we
moving.
can't be friends.
No.
No.
I don't need, I have plenty of
Yep.
friends. I don't, and the shit you did is not what a friend
Yep.
does to a friend.
Yep.
So
Salty.
keep it
Yep.
moving.
That's how it go.
Keep it moving.
But what Troy was doing, that's what happens. I'm all about keeping things as realistic as possible. Because I write realistic
Yeah,
fiction,
yeah.
contemporary
You
fiction.
see that little innocent face, y'all? She's like, I'm all about it. Keep it as
I
serious
just
as
keep it as
possible.
serious as possible.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look at her little face.
I know, as
Yeah,
a
and
writer,
I
I
threw
know what I'm
little in
doing.
there. I'm throwing you right now because she's just like,
I know what I'm doing as a writer. I know exactly what I'm doing as a writer. So,
yeah, you know exactly what the hell you doing, ma'am.
yeah,
Don't even try to play. She's, yeah, uh-huh. Mm-hmm. So now let's talk about Chase and Troy because Chase had Troy's number two.
he did. He did.
So let's talk about their relationship.
Well, Chase and Troy don't have a relationship. Chase doesn't like him, but he tolerates him.
Well,
He tolerated him because of Rain. Rain was Rain was Chase's friend for a long time, and he saw that Troy wasn't good enough for Rain, but she was with him. So he never disrespected. He never went to Rain with any, like he never went to Rain and say any, like talk bad about Troy. He never did that. He respected her and respected their relationship as a man, as a good man would. He just respected her relationship. He didn't overstep or do anything. He just kind of watched from the sidelines. But he knew that Troy wasn't good enough for her. He saw that. He saw that. But then he was in his own stupid ass relationship. His own dumb ass relationship. But but he,
and yet clocking everything Chase was doing too. He's
yeah.
like, "Oh, you out of town? Oh, when you didn't you just get back? When
Mm,
you going back out of town again?
mm-hmm,
Like, nigga, what are you asking me all these?"
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Because when that happened too, I was like,
mm-hmm,
"What is your
mm-hmm,
motive?"
mm-hmm,
Yeah. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Okay, Jessyca.
Yep. See?
And if I was Chase, I'd have been like, "Look, I'm trying to stay out of your business,
Yeah.
but Troy ain't the one.
Yeah.
He is a jackass, and we need to leave him
Yeah.
alone.
But you know what?
And I'm only going to tell you one
Yeah, because
time, and then I'm going to let you do what you need to
because you
do.
know what happens, and not to say that Rain would do, because Chase, like I said, Chase never went to her and said anything, so it's not like Rain would have done that to him. But you know how you have a friend or whatever, and you see something going on with that guy or whatever, and then you try to tell them, and then they end up snapping on you about. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, then I'll stay. I'll let you see for yourself. It's one of those things where when you're tired, when you're finally tired, you get tired. Sometimes you can talk. Like I said, he didn't talk to her, but like in realistic situations, you can tell somebody till they're blue in the face, this person's wrong. They're doing this, doing that, and until you're
True.
tired, because I've been in that situation where I've gotten to the point where when I was tired, and it was done. And this was a long time ago. This is before I met my husband, of course. But like when I was tired, I was done. But you can't and I'm also a stubborn person. Like you can't tell me something. I gotta figure it out on my own. Like that's how I
Right.
am. Like I'd rather figure it out on my own than
Right.
you tell me. Let me come to that conclusion myself.
Right.
And when it comes to the conclusion, I do what I gotta do, and that's cut it off. But
Then it's
then
done.
it's done, and it's done. But yeah.
Yeah.
So no,
Yeah, I get that. But
Chase gets.
I needed for him to say to even just like maybe throw a seed of doubt, be
Yeah,
like, how you feel about him?
yeah,
Just put some doubt in there. Just
yeah,
you know.
yeah. But again, he
I
went.
mean, he kind of did when they were at the gym and he left and Troy left her hanging and he was like, "You're not
Yeah,
okay."
and and Chase is very perceptive, um, when it comes to Rain too. Like he knows. Like I said, they've been friends for a long
Mm-hmm.
time, so he knows when she's not okay. He knows when she's putting on the I'm fine face. He knows that. He knows it. He
Right.
just doesn't push
Yeah.
at her. He didn't push at
Yeah.
her. Because
Mm-hmm.
and Ava too. Like Ava, she pushes a little bit further. But Ava knows the more you push at
Yeah.
her, the less you're gonna get from her.
She's gonna go get a notebook
Yeah, she's gonna get a notebook
and
and
write
write it
it
down.
down.
So
Mm-hmm.
they know Rain. That comes from people who truly know you and know how you
Yeah.
are.
Yep. Yeah. Now, before we move on,
Yes.
can we talk about Tracy? Is Tracy white?
I didn't put that in there, right?
She gets she gets all the shade from Ava and Rain, and that's all I can think about is that she has to be white because she was like, "Give me a high five," and they were like, "No."
Yeah. That's the one person. That's the one white person in that book. I did. You know what? I didn't specifically put that in there because I kind of wanted people. Like I know what I saw, but I kind of wanted people to kind of form their own opinions or to form their own. But yeah,
The way they were treating Tracy was just trying to do her job, and like when she came out from behind the cubicle and had her little commentary, and they were like, "I
but
told you no."
Tracy was minding somebody's business. You was minding Ava's business. Go back to doing your work. And Ray's a good supervisor. She's not gonna do that. But you really minding Ava's business. Like I need you to mind your business. Go slide back there, and do what I asked. Do your work.
Back in your
Slide back
cubicle
in your
and
cubicle and do your work.
stop trying to be cool. Stop trying to be
It
down.
just
But I did feel bad for her though, because it was just like when they went inside, they were like, "Well, I told her to stop being
Cause
nosy."
I mean, but you do have that one. Listen, it's always that one nosy coworker, and it has nothing to do with the fact that it in my mind I saw her as a white woman, but it's like it really even if she was sometimes mind your damn business. It's always that one coworker that want to stay in somebody's business. Get your ass back to your own desk. Get out my face.
But look, when she was decorating the room with them, she was trying to joke, and they shut her
High
down
five,
too. And she
no,
was that.
no, you doing too much.
I mean, they couldn't even give her a break while they were planning the party.
Now, that was Ava. That was Ava right there. That wasn't Rain. That was Ava. That
Right,
was Ava. It was like, girl, no.
but still.
I know. I know. But it's still cool because if you later in the book they do hang out. They went to happy hour. She and Ava went to happy hour, so they hang out and do stuff. But sometimes,
Right.
girl, you doing too much. It's like one of those things like you doing way too much. Just come on, you doing too much. Hang
Stop.
the streamers. Go sit down. I don't need all that. Hey, high five. No. Go hang the damn streamers. Like, I don't waste the time.
Like, we're coworkers. We do not joke around like
Right.
that. It goes to a certain point,
Again.
and then that's it. We done.
Again, get out my business and slide your ass back in your cubicle. Or Ray was like, oh, she was like, oh, well, I guess I'll just go back and finish my own work. Ray's like, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, Ray, Miss Price. Yeah, do that. Mind the Ava's. That's what she get. Mind the business. But yeah,
Poor little Tracy.
I know. But Tracy is a sweetheart. But I usually don't. All the main characters, of course, are black men and women. But the side characters, like those smaller characters, I don't really. I just write them as like the side characters. But yeah.
Poor Tracy. When I was reading that, them little times Tracy showed up, I was like, oh my God, she has to be white.
Yeah.
Because even when she was at Ava's birthday party, and they were like, no.
Yeah. No.
Just everything with her was like, no.
Yeah.
And it was always like a moment where they were like laughing, they'd be laughing, and then Tracy would say something, they'd be like, no. Mm-mm.
I know that's right. Girl, no. I said no. You don't need to do all that.
Tracy just trying to fit in and have some friends, and they're just like,
She is. But again, you doing too much. Because they're cool. Like, Ray has a good group. Like, she has a good group of workers, so they're cool. But sometimes it's just she's that one. She's that one that's just doing too much. You doing too much. You trying too hard. You doing too much. And yeah, she's a sweetheart, but like, girl, I need you to relax. Relax.
just stop trying to be black. Just be.
Just be.
Like I
said, they hang
out and understand where your boundaries are.
Right.
And don't try to cross them because you're gonna get shut down every time.
Right. Again, she slid her ass around the cubicle. My Ava's business. That's why they were looking at her, all laughing. No. Where are those edits I told you to do? Like, stop. That's what she...
I was just laughing so much when Tracy was, every time she showed up, she got shut down.
I know.
And she just disappeared.
I know. She's gone. You served your purpose. You served your purpose. You go. You go now. You go now.
Oh my gosh.
You go now.
Oh goodness. Now, it is hard to ask any more questions without creating spoilers.
I know.
So we're going to have some fun questions now.
Okay.
If you had to be stuck on an island with Troy or Marcy, who would it be? And yes, you have to choose one of them.
If I was stuck on an island?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Troy. Because, I mean, Troy's an ass. Troy's an ass hat. He's really an ass hat.
A big one. Mm-hmm.
But maybe you can find some coconuts or something. Maybe you can do something. Marcy's just fucking useless. She's just useless all the way around.
Just use him for his
strength.
strength.
I'll use you for your strength. You for your strength, even though Chase is $10. But we talk about Troy. You're the man. Go find us a coconut or
because Marcy sure ain't gonna do that
no.
shit. Marcy gonna be sitting there waiting for you to
and she gonna get kicked in the ocean because you're doing too much. So no. I'd rather take Troy. I can't. No. All she going to sit there is complain. So we both can't complain. And you're not even going to help. At least Troy, as the man, will try to do something. Try to flex his balls or something, try to do something. Like, all right, whatever. But Marcy, you going to sit there and complain until you're going to get coconuts? Bitch, no. Like, no, you got to go. So
I'm not doing it. Get your ass up and get some
now, if
coconut.
I get this coconut, you ain't getting none. So no, I'd rather take Troy. Because I couldn't.
She said, if I get this coconut,
you ain't getting none. Like, I'd have to kill her. So I can't. She'd be in the ocean. Like, no.
Oh.
No, God. Troy. I'll take Troy.
At least his brawn
that's good for something. It's good for something. You're good for something. Just don't say that to me, but you're good for something.
Just go over there and, tell me when dinner time is when you've scrounged up stuff and made the fire.
Yep.
I'll come over and eat, and then I'm
And
going
I'm
back to
going
my
back to
side
my
of the
side.
island.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll take him. Yeah.
Okay. Troy, Marcy, Ava, Cynthia, Rain, Malcolm, and Chase,
Mhm.
all on the island, that island
Mhm.
together. Who's making it off alive? You can only pick one.
Oh. Uh,
And why did they make it off alive?
you included Rain in that too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's not me too. That whatever that background is. There's nothing here. But oh my god, like, I don't know. May oh my god, May that's not fair. Like that's not fair because you
Ah, that book wasn't fair. So guess what? Karma.
got maybe
Oh,
damn. Maybe Rain because if anything,
really?
no, no, because I was going to say Chase would do anything to protect her, including giving his life or whatever. But also his sister's there. But because Rain ain't get up, Chase not leaving that island without Rain on his sister. He's not doing it. So I don't know. You know what? You know what? I was gonna say Rain. That's
No,
my
but
guy.
you answering. You
I'm gonna
answer.
say Rain. That's my
You
girl. That's my
answer.
girl. I'm gonna say Rain, and I'm gonna say because she got all the help behind her. So I'm pretty sure people would. I don't. Rain, Rain. Cause Chase ain't. As I said, Chase ain't leaving the island without her. So I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna say Rain. I'm gonna say Rain. And Marcy's
Okay.
still getting pushed in the
And
water.
why rain? What? Yeah. Well, yeah. We gonna drown Marcy. But
Um,
why? Why is rain making it off the island?
cause Chase.
What about her is gonna get her off the island with her suppressing feeling ass?
Well, you don't need feelings to find a coconut. Like, she's she, she's smart. She's resourceful. But she can put on. Her emotions don't take over, so she can do what she needs to do to survive. And Chase will die before he goes to the island without her. So you know what? Rain. You don't need emotions for a coconut. There you go. I don't have a real answer because damn it, that was tough. So there it is.
Like reading this book wasn't
I know.
tough.
I know you got me back with that one because
Uh-huh.
that was hard. That's hard,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm pretty sure I didn't give it the right answer, but that's my answer, and that's my reason. That's my reason.
Okay. So are you team Vivian or team Ellie?
Oh, I love both the mothers. I
Mm-hmm.
love both the mothers. I would say I'm team Ellie because Ellie is really no nonsense. Like she's really no nonsense when it comes to like she telling her son like who was this? What's this heifer? And why are you still here? Vivian is more of a softer side. And Rain that she need that with her father being
Yeah.
so stone like. So,
Right.
but
Mm-hmm.
Ellie is probably more like if I was between Vivian and Ellie, who I would choose, who I kind of it's more Ellie. It's more Ellie. Like Ellie's no
Mm-hmm.
nonsense. She's soft when she needs to be, but she's tough when she needs to be.
But she don't
And
play
she
no
still will tell
games.
like
She
it
don't
is.
suffer no
No,
fool.
she has no
Mm-hmm.
filter. She's gonna tell you if she and then also if she
Mm-hmm.
like you, she like you. If she don't, she gonna tell you. So I
Right.
would say I'm Team Ellie, even though
Right.
I love Vivian, but I'm in this case I'm Team Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Now we're gonna play a game called Inflections. Little game I made up here.
Oh,
There's one phrase, and you have to give it different emotions. So the phrase is gonna be "I'm fine" because that's what Rain always
okay,
said. I'm fine.
okay,
I'll give you the emotion, And you have to make it come through with just saying that phrase. You can make all the faces you want,
I am not an actress.
but you
Okay.
can only say, I'm
Okay.
fine. All right. You ready?
Okay.
Sad.
Okay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Get into
Give me a second. It's
character.
all right. Okay. All right. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay.
Confused.
Confused. I'm fine. Don't laugh at me. I'm not an actress. Okay.
Romantic.
I'm fine. Say no. I don't do that shit in real life. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get my face with that. I'm fine.
What was that with the
I know.
nose twitch? You want to try that one again? Or we
No, we're
good?
not good with that. That was raggedy and retarded. That was. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that word. That was stupid. All right. Romantic.
Okay.
Romantic. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Let's just move on to the next one.
See, you got me on here to play me. That's fine. I told you I'm not an actress. Get me anger. I'll scream that shit.
Happy.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Afraid.
Come on. Okay. Afraid. Say I'm fine when they're afraid. I'm scared.
Rain.
Yeah. Damn it, I did do that to myself, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Um. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Frustrated.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Motherfucker. I'm fine. I said I'm fine. Leave me alone.
And you breaking the rules. You can't say nothing else except
Okay.
I'm fine. You can't say leave me
Okay.
alone. She said,
I know. I'm so damn. Okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay.
Cautious.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Ashamed.
Ashamed. Ashamed. It's probably gonna look like sad. I don't know. What did I say when I'm ashamed? Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine. I do this when I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. That's my ashamed. That's what I do. So I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Smug.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Get the smirk going.
Shy.
Shy. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Last one. Ready to fight.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Like I said, like
She's reaching for the earrings.
I know. I got my pen and everything. You better make me grab my nightstick from over here. See those? I'm fine.
Oh God, that was okay.
That was
All
terrible.
right, for each character,
That was
that
terrible.
was funny.
That was terrible. That was terrible. They're gonna be like, what the fuck is this doing? Like I don't know. I don't know.
I had to make shit difficult for you. You had me
I
pulling me
know.
all through these emotions
I
in this book.
know.
I told you I had something for your ass when you came up in
Looking like a
here.
whole fool.
Forever
That's
immortalized,
okay.
too.
That's okay. Because you know what? You know what? The one thing about me is I don't give a goddamn. Give a good goddamn. Give a good goddamn. People can see my face. I don't like you, bitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a good goddamn.
I don't really don't care whose property
I
is
don't
that. Do you
care.
pay any of my
I don't
bills?
give a
Do
goddamn.
you pay any of my bills? I
It,
don't give
it,
a
uh,
fuck.
it don't take much to I don't get embarrassed easily. I'm one with myself.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
For each character I name, I want you to give me a song that describes them as a person.
Oh come on. Oh come on.
Ah, we gonna start with Troy.
Mm. Troy. Oh my god. Wait. And I have a whole playlist of songs.
It's so upset,
Because like I can't like and then when I need to pull out my repertoire of songs in my head, I can't think of one.
they gone
Damn,
poof.
they're all going. Cause I know it's a song for that bastard that I can't think of. I might have to steal yours, but I don't want to steal yours. Um,
You can steal mine. I don't care.
mm. Okay, we're gonna put call time.
And we going through it. We going through the whole list, so you better get it together.
All right. Okay, we're gonna put call time over him, and then I'll try to think of something later on family. We're gonna put call time on.
All right,
She's a
Marcy.
bitch by Missy Elliott. Got
She
that
came
one.
out right out with that
Got
one.
that one. Got that one right there.
All right, Chase.
A song that describes him?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, that magic by India Ari.
Ari.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes,
yeah,
I see
yeah,
that. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Rain.
Mm, that's my girl. I don't know if the song would describe her. One song I think about a lot is "Just to See Her" by Smokey Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, I
so
can see
I
that
go
for
with
her.
that with her. "Just to See Her" by Smokey Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. Ava.
that's my best friend, Sherry. I know it's an R&B song somewhere. We're gonna go with that. Cause that's her best friend. That's her best friend. That's her
Okay.
best friend.
Okay. Cynthia.
Mm. Okay, Cynthia. That's the sister.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we we are family.
That is so simple.
I got all my
She's
sisters
like,
with me.
okay.
I mean, and this is me on the spot. Okay, now this is me on the spot.
Yes.
Okay, me on the spot.
Vivian.
Vivian. Mm. Um. Now that
And for those that don't know, Vivian is
yeah,
Rain's
Vivian is
mother.
Rain's mother. Vivian. Mama? Mama?
I was just getting ready to say
Mama.
that's always a
Yeah,
good
that's
one.
and that was trying. Yeah, because I'm
Mama.
like, well, I'm like, oh, that's so. Mama, Mama definitely it fits her.
Mm-hmm. Because she's that
She
soft
is
kind of.
loving, nurturing
Mm-hmm.
Mama.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What about
See,
Ellie?
see. Um, I I can't use that for her too. Can I use that for her too? No, no, no.
I guess.
You got to give me that.
I'm a. I would say I Ain't No Joke by Eric B. and Rakim because Ellie ain't no joke. That's just me.
See, I don't even remember that song. That's me.
Oh my God. You know what? Get off my podcast. How old are you?
41.
All right. Maybe you get a
I was born in
pass.
L.
Come on now. I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. And now I grab it when I'm done and make sure it's broke.
Okay.
Never mind.
I mean,
Never mind.
listen, I listened to a lot of music that wasn't that when I was growing up. I used to listen to a lot of pop and crap. So I
Okay, then.
got to give me that.
Matthew, who, for everybody who doesn't know, is Rain's
Matthew
dad.
is Ray's dad. I don't be thinking about these damn men. Um, I um. Oh, okay. No, that's not okay. So I would say maybe. Okay, I'm only gonna say this because I feel like that's how he, excuse me, feels about his daughters. Isn't she lovely? But that's for how he feels about his daughters. But I don't.
Okay.
I'll go with that because that's how he feels about his daughters. I don't have a song in mind that will go for him exactly. That's one that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm sure you do.
Okay.
Do you have one?
Sort of. Luther Vandross, Dance with My Father
That,
again.
you know what? Okay,
Kind of. It kind of
kind of.
fits. But he was really hard when I was thinking about stuff. I was like, I can't really think of
Yeah,
one.
he's hard because again, he is a loving father. He loves his family, loves his
Mm-hmm.
daughters, but daughters protect him and his wife.
Right.
But it's just,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. It's
yeah.
hard.
We got that.
Now, Joseph, who is Chase's dad.
You see Joseph Olive twice,
Yep.
but he's in there in pivotal moments with his son. Like it was just needed.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that one. Do dance with my father for him. We do dance with my father for him. He's a lot more,
You cheat.
huh? I
You
did.
cheating.
I did. You know what? I deserve the shit. As you put me through all that stuff with that I'm fine mess, had me look like a fool here. I'm gonna take that. I'm
Look,
gonna take that.
how did you have me looking while I was reading that book, ma'am?
That's fine. I deserve that. I
Yeah.
deserve that. That's fine.
Uh
That's
huh.
fine. I'll take that.
Uh
But I'm
huh.
gonna take your
Uh
song. I'm gonna
huh.
take your song, and we're gonna go to Dance with My Father, and that's for him because he's the nurturing his son. We're gonna do that.
All right. I'll let you have that one, I
Okay.
guess,
Okay.
Jessica. Now,
Yeah.
describe your book in one word. One
One
word.
word.
Mm-hmm.
Roller coaster.
Very fitting. Very, very fitting. I take my hat off to you.
Thank you.
That just came like
Thank you.
quick,
Thank you.
quick.
Thank you. I like to add a mixture. It's a lot of drama, a lot of drama. But I like to add throw in
Mm-hmm.
some heartfelt moments and some silly moments.
Uh huh.
So
Yeah. Right.
yeah.
So, Right as Rain is your 10th novel.
Yes.
But tell us a little bit about the College Life
So the
series.
College Life series is that's the last 9 books. It's a 9 book new adult series that follows 5 young black women, Alex, Chastity, Malaysia, Sidra, and Emily, on their journey through college. It follows them through their freshman year and all the way up through 5 years after they graduate college.
Mm.
That series is so each book, like I said, there's 9 books. So the first 8 book, most books, all the books tell the stories of the semester in college. So the first 8 books are through the 4 years in college, and then the final book, the ninth book, picks up 5 years later. But it's kind of like a semester of their life there. There
Okay.
is this novel is character driven. So through each book, the characters go through a set of different events to start to change them and shape them from the teenagers into the adults that they become. This series has a lot of drama too. I mean, a lot of drama. These characters go through. I put these characters through so much throughout the series, but it's a good. I know it's a good mixture of it's a good mixture of drama, but a lot of humor. It's a lot more humor in these because these are it's college and these are teenagers and they do a lot of silly things, so it's a good balance. But
Right.
like Right as Rain being realistic, this is also a realistic fictional book. So a lot of the situations that these characters wind up in are situations that students of that age in real life could possibly deal with. They're dealing with not only are they dealing with campus life, but they're also dealing with family life and things back home. And
Right.
there's trauma that follows some of the characters from their home life and dealing with relationships back home and stuff like that, and secrets and betrayals and family secrets and drama. It's like it's a lot. So these characters do go through a lot. So, but it forces them to grow and to change. And in each book is something different that happens. With the characters. Sometimes they progress,
Right.
others fall, and they progress later on. So it's like it's another roller coaster with the series. But yeah, that I published that
Okay.
first. I started writing that series when I was 17 years old. I was in high school, getting
Okay.
ready to graduate and go to college myself. And that series was born because I was an avid reader, but also a writer. I've been writing since I was a kid. And I just write for fun. It wasn't for anybody, it was really for me. And I was trying to think about, hey, what is my college experience possibly going to be like? Never been to college before. I'm just thinking about it. Came up with these 5
Right.
characters, came up with this story concept, and just started writing. I was writing this for years. So that's how I was born. And I published the first book of the series in 2015, and I published the final book of the series in 2021.
Nice. Awesome. So y'all need to grab that too. If you read Right as Rain and you need some more drama in your
Yeah,
life, then you can go grab this
yeah.
series and get all the drama you
All the
need
drama.
with
Tell me
humor.
who your favorite characters are. There's characters that irritate you. There's characters you're going to love. I'll tell you right now, for those who have read the series, a lot of the people say that their favorite character is Chastity. If you read the
Okay.
series, you'll know how she is. she is the she's the harsh one of the group. Like when I
Okay.
say harsh, the harsh mean one, but there's a reason. This is what I mean when I say that a lot of the characters, like I'm used to writing characters who come off a certain way, but their backstory tells why, and then you be able to see why. Well, Marcy, I didn't do that because she
Okay.
don't deserve his backstory. Nobody cares about her. But
No.
with these
No.
characters,
Nobody cares about
nobody cares about Marcy. But with these characters, I want you to care about them even when they irritate you. So they all have their reasons. But Chastity is the harsh one, and she's the one that's gonna cuss you out the most. And but
it. Mm-hmm.
she just wants to be loved like everybody else, and she is a fan favorite
Right.
in the series, as far as I've been told.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So now tell us why you chose to go indie with your books.
Well, I'm not saying that before. Like years ago, to get. I went out to try to query agents long years ago, and that didn't work out. But that was my fault because first of all, my first book wasn't edited at all, and I thought that was going to do something. And so when they rejected me back then, when they rejected me, I just quit. I'm like, well, nobody's going to want to read it. It's whatever. So I just kept writing it anyway. I just gave up on the whole publishing thing. Now, fast forward to 2015, the beginning of 2015, and I came to a point in my life where I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do career wise. I wasn't happy in my job, and career wise, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I kept coming back to the fact that I'm a writer. You've always been a writer. You love to write. Like you genuinely love to write. So do they. So I had these books, and I'm like, you know what? By the end of this year, this is the promise I made to myself. By the end of this year, I'm going to publish my first book. I hired an editor to go through and because that book needed. Whew. But I hired an editor, and I started doing research. I started doing research while I was working on the books and working on everything. I started doing research on publishing, and now I did query in the beginning after I got the book edited. I did query a couple agents before, but I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait. I don't like. I already knew going into this for the most part, judging based on the research that I've done, as far as publishing is concerned and what they're looking for in these genres. Nobody's going to take it. I'm like, these agents aren't going to take a chance on me. First, I got a long series. It's about black characters in
Mhm.
college, which I haven't seen really out
Mhm.
there. And, you know,
Mhm.
I'm a new author, black author, face it.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I'm not going to wait for anybody to tell me my book is good enough. I'm not going to wait for anybody to tell me that
Right.
my series is good enough. I know it is. So you know what I'm gonna do?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and do this research, and I'm going to self-publish this book. That's what I did, and I'm not in
Mhm.
the first book. The first couple books went through a lot of trial and error, a lot of trial and error.
Mhm.
But as time went on, I learned more, and now I'm comfortable with self-publishing process. But I just didn't want to wait for someone to tell me, "Oh, let me give you a chance," and then you give me a chance, and then we're going to sell you to this publisher, or the publisher don't want. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. My stuff is good.
Mhm.
I know that my
Right.
story. I want to share these books that I love dearly with the world, so I'm going to do it
Right.
myself. And also, I have control.
Mhm.
And again, in the research, and I don't know
Mhm.
anything about. I don't know personally about traditional publishing. I've never been traditionally published, so I can only speak for self-publishing. But I like the
Right.
control that I have on my covers.
Mhm.
I control those. Who's to say what my covers will look like if a traditional publisher got a
Right.
hold of them? So,
Mhm.
I like to do things my way. I like to control my
Yep.
content, my characters. I don't want you telling me to change names. I don't want you to tell me to take out this because the book's too long. No, we're going to get all these 153,000 words in this book, and you're going to take it, and I'm not cutting anything.
Right.
Oh, this has to be 100,000 words. You're going to take this 153,000 words, and you're going to take it, and you're going to leave me alone. I am the artist. Like, I am the writer. Like, you can't tell me
And
what
I'm
to do.
sensitive about my shit.
I am. I am. Like, honestly, book 8 and 9 of the series, of my college life series, came in over 200,000 words. It was so much in these books.
Oh.
But I said, you know what? I'm not cutting the mother. I'm not splitting this book. You will get all these 700 pages, and but nobody complains. As long as the story flows and it's good, it's a good story that keeps you engaged and intrigued. You don't give a damn how long the book is. At least I don't. I
Right.
don't care about I don't care
Right.
about your rules. I don't care that romance has to be
Right.
150,000
Right.
100,000 words. You're gonna get 150,000 words with all these extra characters in these side stories, and you're gonna take it and you're gonna read it.
You gonna take all these African American
You're gonna take
pages.
all these African American pages. No, I'm not. No, I'm not changing the rate. You gonna no? You're gonna get all this blackness. All my college like series, all these black young black men, women, students, teachers. You gonna get all that.
All of it.
All, and we're
All
gonna
of it.
do it without me having to throw racial issues in there. Like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
You see it enough.
Mhm.
Let book reading
We
is
just regular ass black
right.
people trying to
Trying
live
to
life
live
in
their life.
college.
That because we are regular
Mhm.
black people trying to live our life. I don't.
Mhm.
Reading is an
Yes.
escape for me. And yeah, the books have drama, of course.
Right.
Like everyday life has drama, but there's certain things I don't want. Certain things I don't want to read about because it's just in your face every day, and I don't want to read about
Right.
it. I read to escape. I read to escape.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, no, I like the
Yep.
freedom to create the books that I genuinely love, and I know me. If somebody else has too much input or what I'm doing, I'm not going to feel the same way about it. And then
Right.
I'm not going
Right.
to be satisfied or happy with what I put out, and I need to be 100% happy with the story that I put out. That's why I redraft books 10,000
Mhm.
times because I want to be 100% satisfied, at least at the time.
Right.
At least at the time.
Right.
So that's why I told. It's a control thing, and I'm not saying that it's an easy process. It's not easy. Anybody who does
Right.
this and goes into this, you have to have tough skin. Number one, because not
Mhm.
everybody's gonna like your
And you
work.
gotta wear a lot
You have
of
to wear a lot of
hats.
hats. I'm a publisher, I'm a writer,
Mhm.
and my own publicist and marketer, and I gotta find events to vend at, and so I wear a lot of
Mhm.
hats. But it's the control. But it can get difficult because you're
Mhm.
financially backing everything you're doing. But again, it's
Yep.
the control. It's the control. I like to have the control and
Mhm.
to tell the stories and to do things my way. I don't let people tell me what
Mhm.
to do.
Yep.
Yeah, I probably would have been thrown out of
Short
office.
and simple.
Mm-mm. Oh, you got to go. You're doing too much. I don't like this cover. Does it have to be like everybody's doing that? Can I just do it? No. Oh, okay. Well, and I don't like the fact that I don't want you having my rights. I don't want to sign
Yeah.
on. Now I know now if it was a TV show, I already know that it's a difference. Like you have to give rights for the characters. I know that,
Right.
so that I'm fine with
Mm-hmm.
that. But as far as my rights to
Right.
my book, I just
Yeah.
I feel some kind of way about that. I
Yeah.
created it. It's mine. It's
Yep.
my words, my
Right.
imagination.
Right.
You know. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
Plus, when you go traditional, they don't do all that stuff for you, and then they still take a cut of the money. So it's
now
like I'm doing all the
Now
work.
that's what
I
I
might as
hear.
well.
That's what I do hear. I hear that
Mm-hmm.
nowadays more so they're putting a lot of the marketing responsibility. Unless the author is like a top,
Unless you're a
yeah.
big name.
Unless you're a big name and it's
Mm-hmm.
like they have their, I think their main books for the whatever, and they put all that behind those.
Right.
But everybody else, they're not doing that. At least as far
Yeah.
as I've
You doing it
read, you're
yourself.
doing it yourself. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do it myself, I'm gonna do it myself
And get all the
and get all the
money.
money.
Like y'all ain't taking a percentage. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Like my
Mm-mm.
in the back of the book,
Mm-mm.
all the contact information is mine. It's my email. It's my website. My
Right.
social media platforms. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So if I'm gonna do it
Yep.
myself, let me do it myself. Let me
Right.
do it myself. There's a lot of
Exactly.
ceilings to break through, but they'll get broken. They'll be
Mm-hmm.
broken.
That's right. So what's next for you now that Right as Rain is published?
First of all, I'm gonna keep marketing this book because I see this book as a movie and I see my series as a TV show. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
still that's a dream of mine that will come true one day, one way, shape, or form. So that's something
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely pushing for. Just continue marketing and touring and promoting not only the series but of course Writer's Rain. This is my newest novel.
Mm-hmm.
Of course I'll write other stories. I have a couple other stories that I've started. They're kind of just going each way because I'm a pantser. I'm not a plotter, so it just whatever I
Mm-hmm.
start writing, whatever comes out, comes out. It
Happens.
just happens, whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
but I am right. Will be
Mm-hmm.
writing other stories. I don't know what genre. Again, wherever the characters take me, that's where I'm going. But just writing
Okay.
and working and continue to grow my brand and spread awareness about myself in the books and keep putting this face out there. And just be, trudging up that hill to get to where I know
Right.
that I can be career wise.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So where can readers find your books?
Well, my books are all over, all places, anywhere online where books can be sold, which are sold. So that's
Mm-hmm.
Amazon, BarnesandNoble.com, Walmart.com, Books a Million, Apple for the ebooks, Kindle, everywhere books are sold online. You can find Writer's Rain.
Mm-hmm.
Independent bookstores, if you go on
Okay.
bookshop.org or IndieBound, you can find them there. Signed copies, you can
Mm-hmm.
also buy them directly from me on my website, jbvample.com. You can click the shop tab, and I sell copies of all my books, the series included, autographs. So you can get them directly from me if you want them signed.
Okay.
Or, again, if you want to go through the online retailers, get on Amazon, Barnes Noble. They're available in ebook, paperback. Well, Writer's Rain is available in ebook, paperback, and hardcover. And the College Life series is
Mm-hmm.
available in ebook and paperback.
Okay. And where can we find you on social media?
I am on Instagram with the handle JP Vample. I am on Twitter, but I'm not on Twitter, but I'm on Twitter, but it's JP Vample. I don't know what to do with Twitter. It's just there. I may post something, but
Yeah. I post every Tuesday when I have a new episode. That's about as far
yeah,
as I
I
can go
haven't
for it.
migrated to Black Twitter yet. I see a lot of stuff on social media, but I haven't got over there yet. I'm on
Yeah.
Twitter, JB Vample. I am on TikTok. I make a lot of TikTok videos. I
Okay.
also share those. A lot of my
Yes.
reels on my Instagram, but on TikTok is J.B. J.B. Vample. I had to put it that way on TikTok.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook,
Uh-huh.
JB Vample. So you may see a page, author JB Vample, and profile JB Vample. They're both me. It doesn't matter. You can go on
Okay.
either one, click on either one. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm on Snapchat, but I'm not on Snapchat, but I'm on Snapchat. I used to be on Snapchat. JB Vample on Snapchat. I may post something there. So yeah, those are my social media platforms.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on there, but I'm not. But I'm on there.
I'm on, but
I,
I'm not. But I'm
I may
on.
post a video on Snapchat every once in a while, and I may post a tweet every once in a while. But if you're looking for me to talk about shows and all that, I ain't doing. I'm on my business. I don't get into all that. That's what we get in trouble. Start doing much, doing too much. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Oh, Jessica, you are too much. We have come to the end of our show.
This was
I want to
fun.
thank you so much
Yes,
for being
this
here.
was fun. I love this. This was fun. Even though I had to do all that I'm fine shit, but
Well,
but
I told you.
I know. I love this. This was fun. I got to really be me, and I didn't even drink anything. Not a sip.
I just knew you had some. This is you without wine.
Yeah, this is me when you get to know me. Now, if you see me in public, I got RBF on, and I'm sorry, but this is really who I am. This is me. This is me. Not just drinking. I'm always sober. I don't drink like that. No, this is me. This is me.
Get right. Don't bullshit me.
I'm
She's
serious.
like, I need.
I'm
She's
serious.
like, I need to drink before.
No,
this show.
I'm like, maybe I just need to, loosen up. But I'm honestly, 9 times out of 10, I don't. I have wine and stuff downstairs I have not touched in months. I don't drink like that. I don't.
Yeah, I don't drink either because I'm too goofy already. I don't.
And then it makes me tired. I'm 41. It makes me tired after a while. Like I don't.
Just want to go.
Yeah, I just want to go to bed. So that's not a.
Why?
Yeah,
that's not a good.
I'll drink when I'm out, but I guarantee when I come home, I'm going to bed. So, I want to sleep. But yeah.
Yay! Again, thank you. I have enjoyed this conversation so
Me
much.
Too.
You're welcome.
Me too.
And Booze and Bros, you know what time it is. At the end of every show, I give you a quote, and today is a line from If Beale Street Could Talk, and it goes a little something like this. Don't be scared. Just remember that I belong to you. Just remember that I wouldn't hurt you for anything in this world. You're just going to have to get used to me, and we got all the time in the world. Hold on to me. Until next time, y'all know what to do. Grab a book and read, and I'm out. Thanks for lending me your ear today. If you enjoyed this content, please head over to betweenthereads.com and leave a rating for the show. While you're there, consider supporting this independent podcast by becoming a patron at patreon.com/betweenthereads. Join us next week for another great episode.